everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy White. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please, if this is the first time you're checking on my channel, kindly hit on that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. So guys, in today's video we're going to be learning how to cut and sew this particular dress you're seeing on your screen. So on this particular dress you're seeing on your screen, I'm going to be doing a Princess Dart Bustier on that particular dress you're seeing. So I have my pattern set here already. So guys, I have a detailed video on my channel on how to draft, cut and sew a Princess Dart Bustier. So if you have not seen that video, kindly check it up so you understand how we came about this pattern that we have here, because I'm not going to be going over the drafting of a Princess Dart Bustier because I have it on my channel already. Okay guys, so this is the fabric I'm going to be using in making this particular dress that you're seeing. This is an African print fabric. We're going to be using it in sewing this dress that we have here. So I quickly want to explain something. Looking at that dress, you discover that we have a zipper in front of that dress. So here is our pattern. This is the center front, this is the side front, this is the center back, and this is the side back. So in placing our fabric on our pattern, this center front that we have here, we're not going to be placing it on fold like we normally do when we are cutting a bustier. No, our center front is going to be having a zipper allowance. So we're going to place it, and I'm going to be bringing out the zipper allowance because we're going to be fixing the zip on the front of our fabric. So I'm going to go ahead now and place my fabric on fold, and I'll be cutting this pattern that we have here. So after cutting it out, this is what we have. I've gone ahead to add seam allowance to all the sides. I've added seam allowance to the sides, and also I left out the zipper allowance that will be needing for the front part where we'll be fixing our zipper on. So I'm going to take this out now. So another thing I did, I also went ahead to cut out the lining that we'll be needing for this dress that we're making, and I also used a soft interfacing on this upper part of this dress. So I'm going to be padding this bustier that we're making. Remember, this is an Princess bustier. I will go ahead and pad it. So after padding it, the next thing we are going to do is to start joining what we have here. So I'm going to be joining this center front together this way. I'll go ahead and take this to my machine. What I left out for the seam allowance was half an inch, 0.5. So I'll be using 0.5 to join it. So whatever I do on this fashion fabric, I'll be doing the same thing on the lining as well. So after doing that, I will go ahead and give it a good press. So after joining the darts together, the next thing I'm going to do at this point is to join both front and back together this way. So I'm going to be placing the shoulders together this way, and I'll be using half an inch in joining it. I'll be doing the same thing for the other side. So whatever I do on this fashion fabric, I'll be doing it on the lining as well. I'm going to place it this way and place the front on it, and I'll be sewing on it using half an inch. So after joining the shoulders together, the next thing I'm going to do is to join the neckline. So I'm going to be using half an inch in joining this neckline, and when I'm done with that, the next thing I will do is to join the side. So the allowance I added for the side was 2 inches. So what I will just do is that I'm just going to place my tape this way and mark out the 2 inches that was added at the side, and I'm going to be sewing on it. So I'll do the same thing for the other side as well. So after sewing down the sides, this is what we have. I've gone ahead to sew down the sides, and so now at this point, the next thing we are going to do is to attach the flare to this upper part of our dress that we're making. So I've already cut out the flare that we'll be using for this dress. This is a 180-degree flare that we have here. So I'm not going to be going over it because I have on my channel a video on how you can cut and sew this particular flare that we have here. So I won't be going over it again. So now that we have our flare ready, I'm going to do be attaching both the front and the back together. I will sew it down. After sewing it down, the front and the back, we'll be attaching it to our dress that we have here. So what we'll do is that we'll just place it. After sewing it down, I'm going to be having a little bit of pleat at these strategic places here. Just a little bit of pleat, just to make it more fuller when we put it on. So that is what we're going to be doing. So I've cut out the lining of it. I'll be sewing the lining as well to this dress that we have here. And when we are done with that, the next thing we'll be doing is to fix our sleeve and the zipper that we'll be using for this particular dress that we have here. So after attaching the flare to this dress, this is what it is looking like. So can you see it? Let me quickly spread it out so that you see how full it is looking. So I would quickly want to explain something. The reason why we have it this full is because I cut out excess of this flare because I knew I was going to pleat on it. So that is why we are having it with this full. So I've also gone ahead to fix an inseam pocket to this dress that we have here. So now at this point, the next thing we're going to be doing is to attach our sleeve to it. I've gone ahead to cut out a basic long sleeve. So I have on my channel already a video on how to cut a basic long sleeve. So I've already cut it out and I folded the hem of this sleeve that we have here. The seam allowance I left out for this sleeve is 1 inch. So I'm going to be sewing down 1 inch. Take it down. After sewing it down, the next thing I will do is to attach it to the armhole that we have here. So after attaching it, what I will do next is to fix the zipper for the hem of this dress, and I'll show you what this dress is looking like on the mannequin. Okay guys, so finally I am done with this dress, and this is what our dress is looking like. Yes guys, our Princess Dart Bustier flare dress, this is what we have for it. So I like the simplicity of this dress. Actually, it does not have too much drama to it. So this is what we have. So for the seam allowance on both sides, another thing I did is that I went ahead to leave 0.5 for ease on both sides. So instead of taking my 2 inches, initial 2 inches I left out for the seam allowance, I went ahead to use 1.5 to avoid too much tightness on this dress. So for the flare, guys, what I did was that for me to achieve this fullness, I cut out excess of this flare so that I'll have enough to pleat around the waistline. So this is what we have for our dress, guys. So if you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Like and share this video, make your comment. Till our next tutorial again, we'll be doing something else. Thank you so much for watching.